Feels like a zombie movie right now.
Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome lift.
Okay.
Awesome lift. Yeah.
Before we get into a day in the life of a pro arm wrestler, I want to give you a little background info about Devon Larratt. It's Larratt, not Larratt. We first worked with him in January. We did deadlifts. He didn't use thumbs. He's been a pro arm wrestler since he's 5 years old. You may recognize him from a Thor Bjornsson arm wrestling video, or this one where he's manhandling Shaq, who he believes could be the strongest person he's ever held in his hands. Here he is, arm wrestling a man with 2 forearms on top of 1 forearm. We're wishing Oleg a speedy recovery. Last year, he also pulled against Denis Saplenkov, and Denis was really good. This match, probably the most disliked arm wrestling match in the history of arm wrestling matches. He pulled the king moves here. Oh, and recently, Devon used the king move against Todd Hutchins and won. Devon with the king's move! This is awesome! Yep. King's move. I f***ing hate it. Because everybody else hates it. Not because it's bad. I'm just following the crowd. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Devon uses a lot of interesting methodology in his training, and it's going to be fun to watch what he does here. It's a 2-part series because we've filmed a lot, and there's so much to this day. It's about an hour and a half of raw footage, so enjoy, and we'll have another video coming up after this.
We're in the capital of Canada, Ottawa. There's not really much here other than Devon. Before we go, I'm going to take some preemptive ibuprofen because Devon does 3 arm workouts in a day. Just got the distinct feeling I'm on the bus to school right now.
Is that what you were trying to figure out over there? Yeah. I was like, usually you're on your phone doing work and stuff in an Uber. You're just sitting there doing what I do and just staring off in the distance.
I mean, this pretty much just looks like middle America. Ottawa. It's home to Tupac Shakur and the man who invented the cashew. All right, Devon, now that we've given away your phone number, I've just outside there I filmed your house number as well.
That's perfect.
Just to get it
Come
on
on by, guys. Come on by. Join the party. Try and get up for my kids and just, you know, make sure they get something in their bellies before they leave the house. Yeah, it's 7:36 now, so my 2 boys are already gone, and HAYBREE will be up any second, so just get her. She got to eat eggs, right?
Okay.
Everybody has to eat eggs in the morning. I get close to a competition, I'm just eating like every opportunity that I can, but most days I'll do my first workout with nothing in my belly. Kicking off the morning, easy, easy. It's like 60 pounds. The workouts shouldn't be hard. If you do as many workouts as I do, they shouldn't be hard. It's just like a reminder to your body what you're trying to do. I'm just going easy right now, just doing light triples. Do 5 sets. My morning workouts normally are the easiest, and my nighttime workouts are normally the hardest.
both arms always.
No, not always.
Okay.
I'd say as normally I'll always try and be balanced, but like if I have a really big match coming, I sometimes stack the one arm. Like yeah, there's been times when I've just worked out my right arm or just worked out my left arm in preparations for a big match. So the WAL season is right-handed. So a lot of guys will go heavy on just the right, and it really does make a difference. Like if you just work out your right arm, you'll get better gains than if you work out them both.
You're in the tournament tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of this. I'm supposed to rest.
Yeah, I know. You should definitely be resting today. You shouldn't do anything today except for like think about crushing, you know, old pumper there.
Yeah. Non-stop.
Non-stop.
Just visualize the pumper getting beavered.
But if you, because your legs are sore. Oh my God. I'm so sore. And my back, like the whole, I guess it really, my right extensor is way more sore than my left. I don't know why that is. I don't know why, but it is. Like my right side is like locked up here. I want it to be like really the type of workout that I do.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't want it to be like, I don't want you to be having bad form or like,
no,
you know, struggling to do it. Everything that you do, you want to replicate what happens at the table exactly. So when I take my grip, it's probably going to be about this far away from my body.
Okay.
So that's where I start my wrap. Okay, and this exercise, what's really important is just this driving upwards. So I have the belt that side of my knuckle.
Yeah.
Okay, then I wrap. And just this friction is probably enough to make it so you don't really have to hold on to the belt, which is nice.
Yep.
And then once I have that, then I kind of angle up, okay, and I start to pull back, but the part that's gonna fail is this dropping.
Right.
Okay, I think that this is a totally manageable weight for you.
If this was your whole body, where would you put your weightlifting belt? You know, you'd put it around your waist. You wouldn't put it on your chest.
Like this? Like that?
Yeah, now drive it back. How is that? It's a bit hard still, huh?
Damn,
Yeah, okay. We'll go, I'm gonna go just a bit, because this is it, like, I can't believe that Juji can do this stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Most people, you're more like most people. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a really, like, precise lift to get, strong at. If you can keep it high throughout the lift, this is your goal. Okay, when you get like really heavy, and it's okay if it drops a bit.
Okay.
But yes, that's much better. One, yeah, let it go, yeah, beautiful, perfect. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Nice, perfect. That's it.
How does that feel?
It made sense, yeah.
The really important things are, like, for most of my training, is that I get to those heavy intensities on the regular, right? Around the 3-week point into the block, that's when all of a sudden everything started changing. So about 3 weeks of doing this routine, that's when the magic starts happening.
3 weeks, 7 days per week, 21 days. That's 63 workouts, right?
It's a lot, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot, but if you're full time, it's not a hard workout.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like last night. If I had to do last night 3 times, I couldn't do it. Right? I couldn't.
The leg workout.
No, I couldn't maintain that intensity. But this, because it's an easier intensity mentally, by the end of the workout, I'll be totally good. I'll be set up for my next one.
Devon, do you time your rest periods here?
I don't really time it, but I know, like, I take a lot of time for the most part. Like, there's exercises that I do where I stack things, and when I get closer to competition, I try and mimic the round structure. So in WAL, we have up to 5 rounds with a 1.5 minute rest between rounds. So I'll do my workouts just like that. But in, like, the season where I have more time, my primary goal is building strength. So I'll go like 4 minutes. Yeah, super chill.
If you get distracted by something going on,
I'm not worried.
Like this animal, or when you're children or something, and you got like a 15-minute rest period, you just wing it and just keep going.
Yeah, no problem.
Because if it's not clear, we're in his living room.
For me, like, I think that it's so important to have a gym in your living room, because but really it makes a big difference, like, for administrative ease of you getting your workouts in. Man, I can't miss this. It's not even in my basement.
No.
Like, when I had my gym in my basement, I hit it less frequently than I do when it's in my living room. Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah. If I had a meth lab in my living room, I would probably hit it as often, yeah. Devon, you're saying this is kind of a cornerstone for winning at arm wrestling?
Yeah, there's like 4 main chains, and this one is one of the 4 that are just super important. You can win an entire, you can make a career off of this pressure alone, just this up, It's rising style, posting style. Other guy drops his hand, and that's all you really need for a key to victory. Yeah. There's 4 really. This is one, and this is one of my favorite ones, because when you have the high hand, when you have a long arm, like my arm is longer than most people's, so if you can just have that height, everybody drops underneath you, and then all sorts of terrible things happen to them. If you work too hard, you're just setting yourself back. It's just, you have to consistently put in the right intensity. 3 reps, 10 days, 2 weeks-ish. 10. So 3 and 10, 3 and 10.
You're getting some blood in your body if you're taking your jacket off. You know? It's starting to heat up.
Yeah.
There's something going on there.
I mean, that was their last set, so.
Yeah. But now we're on to, we'll do cut next.
Hey, do your kids have smartphones?
I don't know if they do or not.
The biggest thing is that we're gonna have to find this contraption who was from it wasn't from Bob's Leopard, he said, or was it from a world champion female arm wrestler?
Sylvie Dufresne. Yeah. John Roberts. Yeah, hit him up.
You know, we'll just hit him up.
Yeah, just hit him up and just
mail one to us. Yeah. Did you just? Well, guys, if you can't see, this is a large pipe and a squat rack with some weight on it.
Yeah. Right. People talk about curling in the squat rack. I'm doing wrist curls in the squat rack.
Yeah, this is way fatter than a fat bar. This is just a piece of pipe you got somewhere.
Yeah, boys. So we'll tone it down.
I'm just checking it real quick.
A test is just to be able to pick up the bar itself.
Yeah.
So, and we're just doing triples. So.
Jesus Christ, how are you holding this thing? Like
So you gotta get deep. Okay. So yeah, get as deep as you can. There you go.
Oh my God, you hear that?
Yeah. That's
You popped your
lat.
shoulder?
That was my lat.
Yeah. Popped your lat?
It's hard. It's really awkward.
Holy crap.
It is awkward, right? Yeah.
Okay, so how many reps and sets of this?
Same thing. So I'll do 5 sets and 3. Yeah. Yeah, that's what my 14-year-old is working with right now.
Okay.
You have a bucket of these outside in the front of your house?
Yeah, right there.
True?
You can see them.
Let's go look. Yep, there's a bucket of these out on the front of this house.
3rd rep is still manageable.
Okay.
Yeah, so that maybe you could do like 4 or 5.
So you're saving a couple reps in the bank every set.
Every set.
You said when you were younger you went to failure often,
Yeah,
but now you
way
do
more.
less.
Yeah, and it's weird. Like, so, you know, your workouts are hard, and you progress. Your workouts are easy, and I think that you progress actually faster doing easy workouts.
Function of your experience level, though, depending on whether your workouts are easy or hard and whether they're going to work.
It's very hard to say. I think it's a weird thing with the body is, you know, what exercise is. Exercise is stimulus by damage. You know, it's like damage and stimulus kind of work together. So you want to optimize your stimulus and minimize your damage.
All right, Tom, let's optimize your stimulus and minimize your damage, yeah?
This is one of those super core lifts that you can just build an entire system around. Just cut. Just not having your wrist go back in arm wrestling. It's arguably one of the greatest things to be able to do in the sport. Just never have your wrist buckle. I do most of my lifts on a table. This is actually one of the few lifts that I do off of a table, just because it hits my wrist so precisely.
Let's do 1 rep. Oh, that's pretty hard, isn't it?
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm cheating. I'm rising up on my calves, I think.
Yeah, but it's set for high, so. Good. Now you're getting the weight that you should work with. Yes. That's it.
I think I get that a little bit more.
Yeah, that's better for you. You know, on a heavy day, like on a psycho day, I'll use one of those big pipes and I'll only be able to manage like 10 to 12 seconds holding it before my wrist starts to buckle, and I'll just like walk around the block. So it's like, you know, we're talking about like 200, 300 meters. And like, I'm like walking like 10 seconds, my wrist starts to buckle, I'm like, switch it over.
You're spending a lot of time in between reps. You do stupid supersets?
I've done like.
Or are you just like, what are you doing in between sets here? Because we're kind of hanging out,
Yeah.
talking to you and stuff. So what do you do in between sets in the morning? You gotta wait this long in between these
Man,
things.
I'll check Instagram. I'll talk to my daughter. There'll be things around the house. I'll do some administration. But yeah, it's super relaxed. Like there's no. Sometimes I'll just think about what's coming up. I'll think about my opponent. I'll do a lot of visualization. Sometimes I'll get a little bit dreamy. But yeah, I'm not in a rush. Not in a rush.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tom, can you play the piano?
I was just getting a little bit dreamy.
There you go, set 5. Last set, last arm.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I know how you could do the deadlift thing when you were at our gym.
Yeah. I'm hitting that all the time. Yeah. So the 4 big ones for me are rising, cupping, which we just did the first 2, and then the last 2 are pronation and supination. And I do more pronation than I do supination, so this will look very similar to the first exercise that we did, but it's not. So again, fit your table distance, and this time it's gonna be like the belt is somebody else's fingers. So when you're grabbing somebody, right? These fingers are trying to turn you in.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So this is what this belt is trying to do. It's trying to turn me over. Now the only thing with this lift, if you do too much like this, you're gonna get a little bit of compression on your thumb. So it's important to do this style as well as where you actually loop around the thumb and use it differently. But I like to do these a lot. So it's a curl, really. Well, it's a lock curl with extra emphasis on this pronation.
Did the sound effects help?
Yeah, I love sound effects. I gotta get some better ones. The lower down you do your pronation, the safer it is. Okay. The more high the pronation is, the more it has to tie in with your rise.
Okay.
So through the thumb, like just shy of that knuckle, is a really safe to be. Because when you're arm wrestling, people are always like, "Get him off my knuckle, get him off my knuckle."
Sure.
So. No, it's a lion. All right, so kind of turn over so you feel that lock.
So
Like turn like this. Yeah. There you go. Now drive through it. There you go. Now, it's better. Really feel the twist. I want you to get it a bit more right. Okay, let's just. Okay. Like post up hammer and turn this way as you do it. This.
Oh, this way. This
and
way.
keep your hand. There we go. That's it. That's the lift.
Is that like
That's the lift.
top roll?
Yeah, that's top roll. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's something. Okay.
Yeah, it's different, right? Do you feel it on your thumb?
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you do this like chronically, like if you're doing this every day, like you'll start to get like a squished thumb kind of feeling.
Oh, okay.
So it's important to like switch up the way you do it. Yes. Yes. And the thing is you don't have to really carry on with the movement. You can, but what's really vital is that you take that initial load, right? Because in arm wrestling, what really matters is the center of the table. Like if you can control the center, you can control the whole table. So just right here, right? The lift is already done. It's already done.
Okay.
Yeah, I've taken the tension in the area that I want it. I don't really have to do like the full.
Yeah.
I can, but once you get a person this much out of position, the match is already over. Yep. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect. Yeah. You got it.
You got it, Tom.
Okay. So this workout starts at 7:30 a.m. When's your second one start?
Normally I'll get one. I like to work out before I eat. So a perfect day for me, no distractions, is this. Then I'll eat breakfast, chill out, work out, eat lunch, chill out, work out, eat supper, and then I'll hit one before I go to bed for 4. But I normally get in 3. Nice. Perfect.
Ooh, yeah, I feel like that would do something to your thumb over time.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's starting to get a little bit taxing there. But my right is still fatigued. And normally I'm fatigued for like 2.5 weeks after a big competition. So I'm like 8 days since the competition right now. So I'm still a little bit tight. Yeah, you can see right now, like it's easier with my left, but that's not normally the case.
Good, Devon.
Just follow the leader.
Oh God! You guys are fast. Oh shit! Feels like a zombie movie right now. Are you running?
I am running, bro. But I'm not running with a $1,000 camera.
How are they so fast?
Campering?
How are they this fast, dude? I'm not good at running right now. Okay, you guys won. Hey, everyone.
Good job, little guy.
Do that twice today?
Yeah, I do that twice a day. So I run her to school and then I run her home. She's getting faster.
You ever thought about running? You got a hell of a stride there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
man.
I used to run a lot. I won the military Ironman long ago.
Yeah.
You won it?
Yeah, it's a tough event. I used to do like a lot of cardio when I was younger, but I like to be strong, you know. For me, the most important thing is just that it's always fun. I never want to tell her to go faster or to do it on a day she's tired. It's really always her pace.
Yeah.
And if anything, I'm the one pulling on the reins. Like, let's take a day off today, but it has to be fun.
Yeah. Juju, let's take a day off.
Food? Yeah, you can carve in it whatever you want.
I can carve on your kitchen
Do
table.
whatever you want. Yeah, you want to get a knife and yeah, it's part of the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you eating cold chili?
It's not that cold. It's like
Room temperature?
yeah, it's cold.
Juju just asked Devon if he would ever get to 300 pounds. Devon has gotten to 250 when you were younger, and now you're at your biggest.
Yeah, but it's sloppier. Like,
What is your biggest right now?
I'm like, so I woke up this morning at 254.
Oh, that's your biggest.
This is big for me. Yeah, like when I'm waking up at 250 to 255, to me that's big. Okay. Yeah, well, but it's sloppier now. Like I'm carrying more extra junk as I get older. I like now that I'm pulling super heavyweight this year, like I would be as big as I could be, but
300. Come on, Devon, 300.
yeah, 300. I mean,
We want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it. I don't know if Jody wants to see it.
You think your digestive system could take it?
The thing is that people don't realize, and people are like, Devon, why don't you go with 300? I've been trying to be 300 my whole life. You know? I've been trying, believe me. What do you think I'm trying to do here? I'm just not very good at it. I want it to be something that I can hold on. Like, I don't want to taste 300 and then be like, remember when I was 300? You know?
Sure. Yeah. Just to do it. You want it to actually be sustainable?
I want it to be part of me forever.
I remember when I was 300.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody would talk, oh, well, Devon used to be 300. Oh, no.
You got a different theory, Tom. If you have six-pack abs once in your life, you have them forever. Because anytime anyone searches your name on the internet, they're going to find those pictures.
Yeah.
Of permanent six-pack abs.
Right.
So you'll be permanently 300 pounds, maybe.
Yeah, I got abs all the time on Facebook and Instagram. They're always there. Check out my profile. Abs.
That's what you look like right now, abs.
Right now, every day. Two Michael Todds.
This is what you do in your free time is print out faces of your competition.
Check out this guy who's coming out. That's the real king right there. He's one of the most dangerous arm wrestlers alive. The king. Crazy George Zakowicz. I will throw you into a hook. He never said that.
Well, Crazy George is on your couch resting now.
Crazy George is on my face.
Crazy George, you ready to do the second workout of the day? Okay, workout number 2, 11:30. The first one was at 7:30. This one's 3 movements again, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do low cup, post with a towel, and high cup.
All the same thing.
Yeah, it's keychain. Like, this is probably a bit early for me, like what I would normally do it, but we got a lot of stuff we got to do today. So I'm getting closer to like an overtrained zone. Well, I am definitely, but I got a lot of travel coming up. And I always like to go into like a travel block overtrain because there's so much rest that's kind of forced upon you. So I like to go into it a little bit depleted because I know I'll have time to make it.
Nice. Okay.
Really hitting your wrist stability, and because it's low, it's gonna force you to supinate a little bit. Oh, Grippler, what's up? I got Juji and Tom here too.
The Grippler.
Hello, Grippler. I honestly don't understand this exercise. Oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, it's a strap drag. It's what
It's
it is.
very slight.
Yeah,
More
all
so
my
than the other
stuff
one.
is super small movements, but this one is just moving it from here to here.
Wait, from where to where?
So from here, I'm in my set, and I just pull you just a little bit like this. Yeah.
The camera catch the movement there. The benefits of the living room gym.
It's just
Took a nap right there.
It's a pretty good position to flex your bicep and show it off, you know?
5 sets of 3.
Yeah. We don't even have to use this. We can go deep like this.
Yeah.
Okay, over the back.
Yeah.
One more rep, so you got a low stabilization point.
Okay.
So it's running on the base of your pinky. Okay, once you have it, and don't feel any pressure just to do the movement at any time. Kind of really get comfortable. Feel like you're like right tucked in behind it, really good. So the main drive is you doing wrist flexion and a tiny bit of supination. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. Yeah. Okay, see how it's kind of angled upwards? It's gonna slip. There. Okay, and now supinate a little bit. Like turn so it's like up like this. Okay, you should be able to like bring it like. Okay, it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much. Let's. How about this? How about this? Instead of trying to curl it,
You want to just try to strip some weight?
go the other side. Take those off. Yeah. Try again. Okay. Okay. Now listen. Instead of trying to actually move it, come forward and get more bent.
Okay.
Like so, come forward and bend this angle.
Yep.
Bend it more. There. Okay. And tuck your elbow. Okay. And now instead of trying to bend this, keep this locked and just bring your elbow closer. Watch. I was doing this and I wanted to do like rep work. I can pump, right?
Right.
But if I'm doing like triples, okay, what I can do is I can kind of secure my wrist a little bit more. Come a little bit closer to it. See my hip?
Yeah,
My hip?
I see that.
Okay. And so much of it is actually, this is where it originates, just right here. Okay. So I'm locking up my wrist, locking up my shoulder, and see my body.
Yeah.
Okay, and it just follows. And you can, not bad. Okay, you're moving it. You're moving it. How's it feel?
Feels okay.
Yeah?
Here.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Good. Now, you see how you're really turned?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say that what that is that's advanced lifting. Like when I'm going for like a max, I'm pretty coiled up.
Okay.
But I'm not going like, you see the angle here?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
see,
yeah.
I'm not like this.
Right.
I tuck my elbow.
Oh, okay. That's
Now focus on your wrist. Yes,
Bend your wrist.
you did it. That's it.
Nice.
That's the lift.
okay.
That's the lift. Yeah.
Okay.
It's really small, right?
Yeah, it is. I get it though.
But
yeah.
that's like exactly how you have to drag somebody in a strap. Just
okay.
boosh.
Okay. Then
Well, you have to
here.
make that sound too. Always just, I'm all about keeping my hand up.
Mm-hmm.
So this variation, so this morning we did this wrap.
Yep.
Okay, this one is like the same thing, but just a tiny bit different. We'll be working with a towel. Okay, so I'm starting out with a decent weight. Just. That's it.
Okay, that's decent weight.
65-ish. That's it. Just bam. I
Okay.
do this. It's so important. So important.
Yeah.
Every workout.
You want to try this one at
The
least?
sound effects
Just do the same weight as me. Don't do
You can
his
go
weight.
lefty.
Okay.
Yeah. Just try something.
Yeah.
Juju's guys, again, this is we're keeping Juji fresh so he can beat the beaver pumper and then move on.
I'm gonna beat him. Do you chalk up before you use this towel?
He hasn't chalked up the entire day, dude.
We got some Grip Genie chalk lying around.
I mean, do you think you have drier hands for a person, or do you think you got muggy hands? Because you don't use chalk at all.
No, it's just not really part of my game. I'm all about slipping.
I'm training like Devon today. I'm not using chalk.
I want to use some chalk.
I'm not. You're okay. You're not training like Devon. It's fine. Chalk, or is that?
Hard to tell. You're strong at this. I've seen you do this. You can do this much. You can.
I'm doing Tom's weight though.
Okay, you can. Yeah, you want to go Tom weight?
Yeah. I can't do your weight.
Okay. You can. I know that you can.
You can, but is it healthy?
You just go left. Left.
Just do left. Just do left right now.
But you're gonna go. Hold on. Are you pulling Kingston open?
Yeah, he is. Don't do that. Just do my way. Just do my
Seriously,
way.
Don't do anything.
Okay, don't do anything.
Don't do anything.
All right, he chalked up.
Camera.
He chalked up to film.
Perfect lift.
Boom. Perfect.
Beast mode.
Boom.
Okay, you want it so it's right after the knuckle.
Right after the knuckle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. What's written on your hand?
Perfect.
A phone number for the UPS. Trying to send back a package from Canada because someone didn't accept our grip goods.
They didn't accept them? Why?
But it's what's the point?
Can you do that face without lifting? Theoretically, you got 5 sets of this.
5 sets, yeah.
Okay, now, what if you waited 1 hour in between each set as opposed to 5 minutes? Would you get the same results?
Yeah, you know, I feel like what you're really trying to do for the most part is replicate the experience you're trying to master. There was a while when I was doing just one single set for a workout. Just one set, and I'd do that. I'd wait like an hour. And yeah, I think that can be really good. And I think you can get good intensity that way.
So it doesn't matter as long as you get enough rest. You could rest too much, maybe.
I think maybe you could. Good. Cup in just a tiny bit.
Hey Devin, in a past life, was this ever a kitchen rack?
I don't know what. I feel like this is one of those cheap bath ones where it really didn't quite do its job properly, so it got lost, and now it's found its true destiny.
An arm wrestling training tool.
It had no idea that it was going to be doing this.
It has a great destiny.
Yeah.
This is way better than being a bath rag.
And it was going to be a bad bath rag. Like, it's really not big enough to be a good bath towel.
If someone throws up or takes a shit on the floor, that's the towel you use for it.
So there's a lesson to be learned by this, you know. If you don't feel like you fit in quite right, you're perfect somewhere else. You know?
Devin, we're gonna do push-ups next or what?
No push-ups. This is as far as I'm pushing myself up right now. We did this one already, didn't we? Did you guys do this? No. We did the cup yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Cup yesterday.
Okay, so now this is
Isn't this the same day?
This is really close. It's really close. Okay, to the low rat that we just did. But the only big difference is instead of stabilizing with supination, you're stabilizing with pronation. So same initial entry into it, okay, but at this point, it gets different. At this point, you're stabilizing high, okay? This is a harder lift, for the most part. I'll say it's harder. Yep.
I heard something pop.
Yeah, that was my spine. That was down here. So, like, you're twisting. Like, all the strength for here is coming right from your hips, and it's a spiral. It's a spiral that gets translated through your spine, through your bones, all the way till it expresses in your grip.
He's an artist.
This is probably my favorite lift. Because it's stability, but you can get really strong in these drags in a strap. This is where strap strength begins and ends. Like,
Lost it.
So the reason why it slipped is because this angle came up.
Right.
Okay, so that's important all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so take it up good. All right. Now this is heavy. Okay. If you can put it right here.
Okay.
That's the lift. Okay? So you're gonna have to stabilize with pronation, otherwise it's gonna slip over. Yes, you got it. Yes, awesome. Beautiful. Awesome lift.
Okay.
Awesome lift. Yeah. Nice. I need these numbers to be really big. Like if there's any lift that I really care about having, you know, big numbers, this is the one.
You just added more weight because...
Yeah, because I got to get a bit serious. I'm probably not going to work out till tonight again, so I want to do a little bit. I'd like to get it up to at least 100 on this workout, and that's not even that heavy, but I'm still a little bit broken from my last match. It'll probably take me another week before I'm really swinging for the fences. This is part of the lift here. Like when you're arm wrestling, you want to establish height, like what I'm doing right now. See, I'm getting my bicep involved, but then the real drive from it comes from the lat and the connection. So I'm high up, got my spot, and I drag. There we go.
Going up.
5 or so now?
5, yeah. Your left does it differently?
Yeah, it does. It does the lift differently. So my right is more connected with my shoulder, like I'm more tied in properly through my elbow joint. Whereas my left arm, I'm using more musculature as opposed to structure. So I'm like more on my bicep when I do the exact same lift. You can see like I'm more open, right? As opposed to when I'm here, I'm like behind it.
Right.
If you don't have a partner or a team, if you just do these few lifts consistently as part of your training, you're arm wrestling all the time. And like when you talk about who's your best arm wrestling partner, the answer is it should always be you. Like you should be your best partner.
Tom, are you your best partner in arm wrestling?
That's all I got.
Easy pace. When you're working CrossFit or, you know, when you really have to work and sweat, you start to dread the workouts. I really look forward to these, you know? It's very peaceful, very relaxing, minimum pain.
There's a little pain here.
Get close, get close, get close. That's it. Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't think you were going to get that one. You're getting strong.
Okay, we're getting there.
Come on, out-angle this machine, Tom. Out-angle it. That's it. Craig Elias that shit. There you go. Tom, what's your weight now?
It doesn't matter.
It does.
Just like Devon, I've reached my 30s. My metabolism's terrible, and I'm still eating terribly.
Hey, that's the cool guy club, right?
You just asked Devon to strap up. What are you trying to do here?
Practicing getting into a better position in the strap because I'm going to try to bait everyone in the competition to strap up with me.
Yeah.
So I think I got it.
Yeah, you feel good. I'm not gonna rip through your.
What would a ref do with this right now?
Oh, you used to say ready go.
He used to say ready go because
Yeah,
I feel way strong right here.
Yeah, you feel good. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if you can get that position. The thing is like this is what you want to think like in the set. So the buckle is gonna alternate. Okay. Every bit of fabric closer to you is to your advantage.
That's easy to understand.
Simple
right
rule.
there, yeah.
Yeah. Every piece of
Now
pull it towards. And when you tighten it towards you.
Oh, look at all that.
Yeah.
All this fabric towards me?
Yeah, all the fabric towards you. We talk about creation. Okay. What's exactly? And what else is creation?
Opportunity.
Supination. Beautiful. Okay, so like if you can weld this together, like with this angle.
Am I wrong though?
No, you're not wrong. Right?
Yeah. Oh, good God! I'm gonna crush you.
Kill me.
I got you now.
Kill me, right?